Strathroy, and today I would like to show you the brand new Baby Lock Gallant XL. It comes with 18 inches of throat space, so big enough for all of your quilting needs. It has a very large 8-foot frame that comes with it, the Villa 2 frame. It also has capabilities of up to 2100 stitches per minute, but it is stitch regulated. So it doesn't matter how fast or slow you sew, this machine will keep up with you and give you perfect stitches every single time, all the same size. Okay. The Gallant XL has a touch screen where I can switch between either manual stitching, where it will stitch at a steady pace, up to 2100 stitches per minute. I can also have precision speed control and cruise speed control. So both of these are stitch regulated areas. And when I'm in stitch regulation, all I have to do is push the button and I sew, and see, it keeps up with me. So when I sew fast, it sews fast. And when I sew slow, it slows way down, so that all my stitches are exactly the same size, regardless of how fast or slow I move. And it's easy enough, light enough. You can just stitch with one hand or both hands, it doesn't matter. I'm going to stop here for just a second because my videographer here behind me is telling me that the stitches, these beautiful stitches, aren't showing up very well on the camera because of the glare from the lighting. Now this beautiful LED lighting lights up my workspace that as I'm standing here sewing is absolutely perfect, but I can, if I need to, I can go ahead and I can turn that lighting down. So I can actually turn it right down to nothing at all.
Now I can see it.
And now we can see the stitches. So do you want me to do a little more stitching when I can see it? Okay, so here we go. I'm just gonna push the button. Whoops, let's go back to home. And here we go. Can you see those a little better? Yeah. Okay, so you see how smooth this machine operates? And it doesn't, if I go really slow, again, it's going really slow. And if I go really fast, it goes really fast. So it's just so much fun to use. Okay. So the Gallant XL has a 7-inch touch screen, and I just need to touch what I want to change. Now I can adjust my stitch length when I'm in regulated anywhere from 4 stitches per inch, which gives me a nice size basting stitch, up to 18 stitches per inch, whatever I prefer. Here I control needle up, needle down, so I can stop with the needle in the up or down position. And I have access to manual mode. And when I'm in manual mode, I set the number of stitches per inch, and then I just have to move with the machine. It runs at a steady pace. And in precision, this is a cruise, and this one is also a stitch regulated function. With this one, when I'm stitching, the needle will continue to go even when I've stopped. It'll go up and down very slowly. So if you are a ruler quilter fanatic, there is an optional ruler base and a ruler foot that you can get for this machine, and you would use your precision mode for ruler stitching. And with cruise, this one right here, you would use if you were doing some very sharp points, because the needle doesn't stop. So if I wanted to sew stars or something with a really sharp point on it, I can go into either mode. And I just access it with a touch of my finger. I can also go in, and I showed before, where I can turn the lights on and off. There's some other settings in here. We can set a timer so that it's just so much fun. You will lose track of time, and it'll alarm you when you've been sewing for as long as you want to. Now, depending on what kind of quilting you like to do, there are other options that you can get for this machine. For instance, you can get, if you're into pantographs, you can get a tabletop, much like the tabletop that is on our regalia. So it just puts a base right here. I can get some rear handlebars so I can work with a pantograph from the rear of the machine. There is, of course, the ruler base and the ruler feet that you can get for it. There's some couching feet, which are really fun to play with, and you can couch with wool on your designs. There's also some other additionals, like a light bar, similar to the light bar there that is on our regalia. You can get an additional light bar like that for the machine. And there's also a 2-foot extension if you wanted to turn the 8-foot frame into a 10-foot frame. So there's lots and lots of options depending on what type of quilting you like to do the most. So come on down to the store, call us, make an appointment for a test drive or a demo on this baby, and I guarantee you're just going to fall in love with it. We are at 15 Centre Street West in Strathroy, Ontario.